Okay, Facebook friends, we're back. It's Ed aboard Oasis on the Back Cove 41. Today's task is to replace the holding tank vent filter. The first thing you have to do in this boat, and those of you that have a 41 and anybody that has a second mattress knows that wrestling this mattress out of the guest bedroom is the biggest part of the job. It folds up, which is good, but you have to kind of wrestle it out of the cabin to expose what we have here. Underneath that mattress are 4 wooden hatches that are removable to give you full access to the things underneath the cabin. Under this cabin are a few things. Your holding tank is there. You can see there's your holding tank. Your air conditioner for this particular cabin is here. You can see there it is there. There's the ductwork. And then on this side, if you have the optional under companionway steps freezer, is the access to the back of the freezer. This is the freezer here. It will actually pull forward a bit, which will allow you to see, and you can't really see it very well, but down underneath this is the shower sump box for the master head. That box, notoriously, you could see on other posts, will have a check valve that needs to be replaced, and it is a challenge to get to for sure. But on the holding tank, you can see there's the sender there, which allows you to read how much waste is in the tank. This is the pump out section where you would pump out to the side of the boat. And then the filter itself, and the filter of course filters the air coming in and out of the tank, which is this fitting here, and it goes up this tube, and there is the holding tank filter that we're going to replace today. It is a very easy job to do once you get the mattress out. That then of course goes out of the filter, which is a charcoal filter, to the side of the boat where the vent is. That vent allows air to come into and out of the tank. It filters the air so that you don't get that smell of the wastewater on the side of your boat, on the port side of your boat. But there is a challenge here, because if your tank fills up too much, it's going to come up this tube and it's going to contaminate that filter. So if you have a problem with smell, it could be that filter's got to be replaced. We use our boat quite a bit, so I'm going to replace this filter about every year, just to make sure that no waste has gotten up in there and that it is filtering the air to the outside. Here is the holding tank filter. I bought the original equipment from Domatech, and I have bought other filters before and frankly found that they didn't fit correctly. So these are not cheap, guys. They're well over $100. But it's a once a year, maybe once every other year project. So in the scheme of things, in boat dollars, it's, I guess, not as bad as it could be. The filter itself in this particular box comes as the replacement cartridge and a number of different fittings if you need them. Frankly, all of the fittings are in the tube itself, so I don't need those. So you're frankly paying for some items that you won't need. Pull this out of the box here so you can see it. There are some of the fittings. They would go on the end of the cartridge, but these fittings are already in line in the boat itself, and so I won't need those. All right, so we have unboxed the filter itself, and on the side of it with a Sharpie you can put the month and year that you've replaced it, in case you don't keep those sorts of records. But as I said, it's a pretty simple procedure. You can see there's a fitting there with a rubber washer. There's the charcoal material on both ends here. And so simply what we're going to do is we're going to release that. This, by the way, is a clip that it's in a little cartridge. The cartridge is clipped in. We're going to remove the fitting from the old one, like that. And then we do the same thing on the other side here, like that, and then remove it from the hose. Simply take the other one, and like I said, if yours is like mine, once the mattress is out, this is one of the easier fixes you'll do on your boat. Put the fitting back in, spin the collar on that side, and it goes back into the clip. And kind of have to force that on. Fortunately, this collar will also fit it in properly. Oop. Don't want to strip the screw threads there. I want to make sure we get a nice tight fit. There we go. Just hand tighten it and rotate her around so that you can see the number if you need to get to it. But there you are, replacement of the holding tank vent filter. Hope this helps.